Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Raid the Tape. It's your boy DG, and today we're going to be checking out part 2 of the red zone issues because last time we got a lot of mixed answers, whether it was Jon Gruden, no red zone threat, Derek Carr, a little bit of both. So I feel like we had to take a deeper dive so we can get a definitive answer. Now with that being said, make sure to go check out part 1. I'll leave a link down in the description so you go check that out, then come back and check out part 2. And with that being said, don't forget to hit that like button. It's very much appreciated. It's very much obliged. And also, if you want to stay updated on the latest Raiders film breakdowns, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So with that being said, without further ado, let's raid the tape. I got some stats and some feel for y'all. As y'all already know, we're going to compare Jon Gruden's 3 years as the head coach to Jack Del Rio's 3 years as the head coach in the red zone. And this right here should give us a definitive answer whether Derek Carr is an issue in the red zone. So let's go ahead and jump right into those stats. This is the red zone rank. Gruden versus JDR, and I'm just going to break it down real quick for you guys. The numbers that say 32 of 59, that is how many touchdowns we got out of how many red zone attempts. But you can see all in all, JDR, when Derek Carr was the quarterback in 3 years, they were never worse than the 14th rank in the red zone. But then when Gruden came, it was 22nd ranked, and then 23rd last year. But when you go look down at the totals, Jon Gruden has more touchdowns overall than JDR. And that you have to give credit. Jon Gruden is great, but is he great between the 20-yard lines? Let's jump right into the film. So on this first play, we got 3rd and 4 to go, down by a touchdown. And if y'all remember this game, y'all know how it ended. But this right here shows that we were still in the game. We're in the end zone. Potentially could have tried it. Now, I'm going to let these plays roll out. I just want y'all to let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'll double back so you guys can watch it more than once. And right there, you see it was a completed pass. Our receivers aren't even running far enough to get the first. Or in other words, far enough to catch the ball in the end zone or catch the ball and already have the first down. We're running routes that are so short, we're not even at the line of game. So I'm not really understanding what the whole purpose of that was. It's almost like no point to throw the ball. Like we could have just ran it. But you see, it's a motion. It's showing that they're going to blitz. The strong safety in the slot is pretty much saying it's man coverage and they're blitzing. So you see that they're checking, they're making their calls, picking up their blocks. And you'll see really right here, Waller is your best matchup, right? When you look at this, Waller is the best matchup. He has the most separation. You could have potentially thrown it to Renfro, but he's not even close to the first down. Winfield would most likely wrap him up and tackle him before the first. Aguilar is on the slant, but when you continue to have the play go, I don't really think he's open. Waller, I think, was the right read, but Waller doesn't really run a route to get the first down. I would like to see him run a little bit of a deeper route than that, right? Maybe even just the route to the end zone. I feel like he would have put the burners on Levante David if he would have just took off straight to the end zone. I don't care what route he runs, he's beating him. But on that play right there, he doesn't really run the route deep enough. Go in the game knowing the situation, saying, okay, I'm going to have to take a couple extra steps and run this route a little bit differently so I can get the first. On to the next play. We got the Browns down by 3. And it's a 3rd and long situation. And watch this play right here, because we know we don't like to we don't like to do too much when it's 3rd and long. But you see right here, Ruggs ends up picking up a nice dime from Carr. But at the end of the day, he doesn't get his feet in bounds. And to me, I just don't understand. I don't like the excuse of college players saying, oh, well, they're in college, so they have to get used to the NFL. Dude, we all play football. Even when you go to play football in your backyard, you guys know you always want to get 2 feet in bounds, right? When you're just playing around doing stuff, you always do that. So I don't like that excuse. Like, these dudes know what they're supposed to do. And I think Ruggs genuinely thought he actually had 2 feet in bounds. We want to see those shots taken. We finally get one, and it doesn't count. And it doesn't count at the end of the day. Now, here we have the Falcons, and this is going to be a series. You can see because it's 1st and 5. We have the ball on around the 5-6 yard line. And I'm going to show this series because I'm going to show the plays that we run. We come out with the play action pass, And it's really just generic. I guess I could use the word generic. I don't know how you guys feel about these kind of plays. I'm going to run it back for you guys one more time. And just watch. You'll see Ruggs comes in, and he's the only receiver on the field. Look at the route combination. He's at the top of the drop now. Where are you guys throwing the ball? You're at the top of your drop. Parker's getting beat off the edge, so you're going to have to step up, right? Nobody gets open. Is Witten supposed to be your only red zone threat right there? If so, that's a bad choice. And Ruggs didn't even run the route deep enough. Doesn't even run it deep enough to where he's in the end zone, to where if he would have caught it, he would have definitely wouldn't have had a touchdown. So let's go to second down. Let's see if we got it. We got another opportunity. It was first down. And we got second. And we get a motion by the... It's a play action pass. And you see Carr rolling out, and the guy comes right off the edge. And again, what are we doing? We have one wide receiver on the field. One. 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver on the field. On that last play, it was a fullback and 2 tight ends with 1 wide receiver. So here we go again. I'm going to run it back for you guys. We get the motion by a tight end. And no, I don't think that person motioning was Morrow. And it's a dead play. And I'm gonna freeze it at the top for you guys. Or tell me in the comments, who would you have thrown it to in this situation? Would you guys have lasered it in over the defender to Aguilar on this one? Or should Carr have scrambled towards the end zone and try to get away from that defender? I'm not really sure. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this series right here. So here we are. We're 3rd and 5. We're in the shotgun. And now we have 3 wide receivers. Excuse me. We have 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. We have Waller, Ruggs, Renfro, Witten. Those are our receivers at this point. Carr's take the snap out of the shotgun. He's looking. And right here, I'm going to freeze it. Where would you guys have thrown it? Would you have thrown it to Waller? Do you guys think you'd be able to fit it into Waller right there? Or would you throw it underneath the Renfro? You know, I'm going to let the play run. Tell me what y'all think. He tucks it down and ends up checking it down to Booker. It's 3rd down. It ends up being 3rd down. Like, you got to throw it. You got to give a receiver a chance. But at the end of the day, watch this. Who are you guys going to throw it to? He's at the top of the drop right now, right? You see Waller, you see where Waller was to the left of the screen? Now, if you wanted to get it to Waller, you would have had to dart it in right there. And honestly, getting it over that guy and in between the 2 DBs, there's another DB to the left of Waller outside the screen, by the way. I just don't think you're going to be able to get that. And you let the play roll, and it looks like Carr was going to take it, and he just tucks it back down. And look at both of the tackles right here. I'm not really sure what's going on with our tackles in that situation. And right there at the very end, you see Ruggs look like he's open. And honestly, I only think Ruggs looked open because the DB came down. And I'm going to go back. So you see the DB starting to execute towards the running back on the check down. Carr had already thrown the ball. Ball's already out of his hands. And there it is right there. Back with 3rd and 10. We did a nice little lob to Ruggs when it was 3rd and 10 against the Browns. He couldn't get his feet in. And that was against his zone coverage. Now let's check this out. You got Carr in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And it's thrown short of the gain, of line to gain. I'm telling y'all, I don't understand. What's the point? Tell me what y'all think about like our receivers running short of the line of the goal line or of the first down. You look at our other receivers that ran the other routes, they're actually deeper. But when you look, I don't even think they're really open. And he's already throwing the ball. He could have thrown it to Renfro. He could have snuck that one into Renfro right there. So on this one right here, let's go run it back. Let's see if he could have got this one to Renfro. You get Waller moving. So right there, when Waller motions, DC is looking to see if anybody goes with him potentially. Nobody does, so it probably makes him think it's some type of zone coverage. And Carr gets it out quick, yo. Carr gets it out quick. And if you look, Renfro right in the middle of the field, I believe Carr could have lasered that one in to Renfro. So here this one is against the Dolphins early in the game. And I just wanted to show this one in particular because a lot of these are just strictly designed plays. Like they're designed, one read, you throw it, is done, right? You could always improvise. Every quarter can improvise. But at the end of the day, there's plays that are going to be ran. And this one, right off the bat, you could tell it wasn't executed as we should have done it. The tackles end up doing a cut block, and you'll see right here in this next shot, they do the cut block, and I don't think the receivers was open. This is really like a one read type of play. You throw it to that guy, and we seen it in part one. And here it is, the cut block again, and nothing's really there. He looked to his left, and then he came back and looked to his right. So let's run it back from the top, from the other angle, and then just kind of break it down and see what he does. Manned up. Someone's manned up on him. Do you take that chance? Do you throw it up to him? And the thing is, I don't really remember us giving Waller a lot of 50-50 red zone chances like that, right? I just don't remember seeing that. You got a receiver right in the middle of your field with a couple guys around them, and everybody else seems like they're locked up. Honestly, everybody just seems like they're pretty much has a body on them. You kind of got to give your guy a chance, and if it was anybody, I would have gave Waller the chance. In this last play, I just wanted to show it's not really have anything too much to do with the red zone, but it happened in the red zone. It's 3rd and 1, minute 50 left. This is just an add-in. You guys don't have to watch this. It has nothing to do with it, but it's about Alec Ingold because I feel like he had a false start right here, but he played it so smooth. Now, I'm about to play it. Now, get ready. Watch Alec Ingold. Now, did he originally have a false start and just acted like he was going to motion? Now, I know a lot of guys do this in the league, and I just wanted to add it because it's our team, it's our fullback, and just so like, hey, this dude's a smart guy, right? I just want to add some extra stuff. It was quick thinking on his feet. Mind you, it's 3rd and 1, right? Pretty much the game is kind of on the line. It wouldn't have put us out of field goal range at the end of the day, right? But I just thought it was pretty cool. And when I slow it down, you could see, boom, he's already moving. He's moving, and Carr doesn't make any signal. Carr doesn't make any signals or anything for him to motion. He just starts moving. I just thought that was pretty interesting. Pretty smart play by Alec Ingold. We ended up picking up the first down in a crucial time, but at the end of the day, our defense gave up. I don't know what our defense was doing, man. Now, with that being said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the path to 3,000 subscribers. Let me know any suggestions that y'all want to see. Also, I got a couple things cooking up. Me and Raider Huncho will be linking up for a live soon. Me and CNG are always, and he's always sliding through. He slid through to my live the other day, so I really appreciated that. Appreciate everybody holding it down in Raider Nation. And don't forget, we all may have different opinions, but at the same time, we're on the same team. So just don't forget that. Until next time, raid the tape.